Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to Grenadier House and our auction rooms. Trust you've had an enjoyable Cup and Show week. Have some good plans ahead for the long weekend. Hopefully those plans are going to involve a bit of celebrating over the purchase of one of the 30 homes and houses we have up for auction here today at Harcourts Grenadier. Certainly want to thank our wonderful owners for the trust they've put in us here at Grenadier and the opportunity you've given us to represent you in your selling endeavours. Best of luck for those here in the room, for those looking to purchase. Our full catalogue with all today's information is down the back on the tables there. Just help yourself to a copy if you haven't done so already. As I say, everything you need is in that booklet there. If you have questions or queries throughout the day, though, our auction manager Karen Phillips to my left-hand side is the person to speak to. My name, Ned Allison, one of a handful of auctioneers you'll be seeing in action throughout a busy day here today, working alongside Lisa Yardley, Vaisi, Phil McGoldrick, Ben Donaldson and Hamish McLeod. We'll be alternating to keep the day moving forward. Now, just point out, as always is the case, we work under the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand's Best Practice Guide for Auctions. If you're successful in purchasing a property here today, we'll provide you one of these REA guides before you sign that sale and purchase agreement. If you are bidding, we do ask you complete one of these bidding acknowledgement forms. If you haven't seen one, done one, just speak to your relevant listing agent prior to that auction commencing. In terms of the conduct of auction, how it works is that each and every one of our properties is offered for sale, but offered for sale subject to a confidential reserve, subject to the reserve being achieved and our owner's instructions. The highest bidder from that point on will be the new owner of that home. As auctioneers, we'll give you an indication, an idea as to what that next bid can and maybe should be, but we do have an ability to refuse bids if we don't believe that bid to be in the best interests of our owners. If one of our licensed colleagues is placing bids on behalf of one of their buyers and clients, we'll just name and identify that agent at the time that occurs. In the very unlikely event of a disputed bid occurring, that'll be up to us solely as auctioneers to determine. We also as auctioneers hold the ability to place bids on behalf of our owners. These are what we refer to, ladies and gentlemen, as a vendor bid. It is just that, a bid for our vendor, a bid for our owner. We're only going to place them in the absence of your bidding from the floor. If we place a vendor bid, we will clearly call it a vendor bid. It's used just as a bit of an indication that there is a bit of work to do yet. That is simply all it is. Our owners also have the ability to withdraw their property at any stage without declaring a reserve price. That's quite important. If we don't get to a suitable level in the bidding here on the auction floor, what will happen is we're going to pause the auction. We're going to go off to the side in one of these side rooms with our owner in one space, our highest bidder in another, and commence a negotiation with those two parties. During that negotiation, sometimes that price is lifted to a level at which our owners instruct us as auctioneers to have their property withdrawn and sold to that bidder out of the room, meaning it will not come back to the floor for that opportunity for there to be further bidding. You need to hold the highest bid at all times to avoid that disappointment of missing out. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, down the bottom there, if you are successful, if the hammer sounds in your favour, we are going to ask you to just do a couple of things before you can be on your way to celebrate. Those things being signing that memorandum of sale, paying a deposit equal to 1/10 of your purchase price to our trust account, and completing that GST Schedule 1 if that applies to the property in question. But my pleasure to kick things off in pole position. We head to, of course, Avonhead. We welcome area experts, it's fair to say, Tim Sprott and Nikki Brownlee from the Avonhead office, 9 Inglewood Place here in Avonhead. It's been a very popular property. I know lots through the doors over the last few weeks of open homes. Had the pleasure of visiting just yesterday. Pretty easy to understand why that's been the case. The contract, though, firstly, that we work from, key points here being, it's a freehold title. It is sizable. The parcel of land at 993 square metres, more or less. This is going to be yours for Christmas, the 12th day of December, being a Thursday, the settlement date in question, unless there are any variations in writing, in which case that is quite all right. But certainly more than just a home, really a foundation here for your family's future. This is a home that was just meticulously designed and built by our current owners some 34 years ago. They've loved it, they've raised their family, that family's grown, they've flown since and over that time. Lots of good memories that they part with, but ready for the next to enjoy it just as much as they have. Love the configuration to the property, the living, it is sumptuous, there is so much in the way of choice to it. That, of course, continuing to the outdoors, where you have places and spaces to spend time there. Dine al fresco style over summer with the friends and family beneath that dappled shade in the corner of the patio there. Further places out there, whatever the weather may be doing, lovely and sheltered. Fully fenced, just gives that security for the younger members of the family as well. Beautiful garden spaces, super-sized garaging, 3 plus, just room for the vehicles, the toys, the storage, the hobbies, whatever it might be. Ample off-street parking there in front of it. I think up above, love that rumpus room as well, really versatile space, particularly for teenagers, great hangout spot or possibly bedroom number 5, but that's up to you in terms of how you utilise that area there. Lots to be said, I think, as well about this location. No exit street, back section, beautifully secluded and private and quiet. Down the road, round the corner, short stroll, you find yourself at the Avonhead Shops, Merrin Street Primary, Burnside High School zoning, just topping it all off magnificently. Buyers, I've said enough. We listen to you now. Opening bid, what's it to be? Who's here to purchase? What's the figure that you would like to get things off and underway at? 1.1. Down here and off we go with your bid, sir. At $1.1 million. 1, 2, I'd have thought comfortable and easy at that level. At $1.1 million, is there a hand up at 1.2 anywhere else in the room? First call, have that money down in front. Second call at 1.1, have 1. Would you go 150, sir? I'll get on you. Work with that. Easy with my maths, you see, sir. At $1,150,000. Good luck to you also. 1, 2 back here. There it is at 1.2. Work with 1,250 if you'd like to come back at that level. But $1.2 million is the number to beat currently at $1.2 million. First call and very much only. An awful lot of home for that sort of price. 1,250, I take it as. Back over this side. New face though at $1,250,000. 1.3 back here immediately though. Confidence in what they purchase at $1.3 million is at 1,350 back here or there at 1.3. Line in the sand, you need to cross it to make it your own. First call and counting at 1.3. Second time at 1.3. Near on the 1,000 square metres. Back section. All the schooling options that are in play. Third final call at 1. Are you bidding there, sir? You are. 1,350. Welcome in over here. At $1,350,000. 1.4 I take it as down here. 7.5, accept it. We'll try that. 1, what do we think? Round it up maybe. 1.4 at $1,375,000. Back with my starter, my opener, still in charge and in front. At $13.75, we chase 1.4. Shouldn't take much procrastinating. At $1,375,000, chance to be the second ever owner. 10 more, 85. That's easy. You need to say 1.4 for me. Get you home potentially. $1.4 million back here. At 1.4, never stop on the whole figure. What do we think? At $1.4 million. Is there better down the back there? At another 10 at 4.10. 20 back though immediately at $1,420,000. Do we try 50? At $1,420,000. Once. 30 there. 40 at $1,440,000. This time I take it as 50. At $1,050,000 it is. Do we go 1.5? 60 if it's a little easier for you to deal with, sir. At $1,450,000. 5 more. 1.5. 1.5. Comfortable? Okay, I've got to try. $1,455,000. Don't have a panic attack though. We may well get there yet. At $1,455,000, we get there with clarity. The response is what down the back though? At $1,455,000. 60. 60. Read your mind. Do we try 70? At $1,460,000. Have a quick moment, have a conversation at $1,460,000. This will be difficult to replace and find another anything like it at $1,460,000. Hold on tight down the back there. In front, first call, and 10 more at 70. There it is at 1470. Do we go 1.5 this time with you, sir? At $1,470,000. The offer, 7.5, quite all right. Take 80. At $1,475,000 for your family's future, and what a future it'll be. At $1,475,000. First call at $1,475,000. Elsewhere, 5 more at 80, I take it as. There we are. Back here at $1,480,000. This is where you do your best work at 1.5, sir. 85 at $1,485,000. Try the 90 if it's comfortable at $1,485,000. As decisions are made, ensconce yourself for Christmas at $1,485,000. Here's yours. Should we try the 90? Okay, that might change your mind. I'm going to sell it, certainty in place. Sir, it's your home at $1,485,000, but I give you an opportunity. Have a quick conversation if you need to. At $1,485,000, a handful more, it could get you there. At $1,485,000, my earlier bidders, a little bit quiet, at $1,485,000. Is there a hand up? There it is at 90, the back. Do we go the 1.5? At $1,490,000, you're in front, but don't get comfortable. At $1,490,000, get ready to respond. At $1,490,000, 5 more. One. Well done. 1.5 million. 495. Well, look, it's just got cheaper at 1,495,000. He's left the gate open. He's an absolute gentleman. At 1,495,000. There's the 1.5 though. At 1.5. Squared off, even. At $1.5 million. Is it 505 or 510? Strike, be assertive. Look to secure. Competition unsurprising at $1.5 million. Selling down the front at 1.5. Tim? Well, you're normally more effective at getting money than that. Try again at 1.5. Do we go 5 more? First, and I sell here. Second call at 1.5. Give me a fatal mistake, stopping on the whole figure. Third final call at $1.5 million. Nothing better at 1.5. Nothing better down the back here. We are going at 1.5. Going. We are gone. We are sold. Well done. You hung in there. A worthy victory. Congratulations, Tim and Nikki. Well done yet again.
Well, a very good morning. I join with Ned and the rest of our Grenadier team in welcoming you to Grenadier House. What a great start to the day. We've got a new auction hammer, so that was the inaugural knockdown. Let's hope it continues today. We stay in this most desirable district known as Avonhead. On offer, 54 Apsley Drive, brought to the market by our owner's ambassador, King Ling from Harcourt's Riccarton. The contract she's distributed to one and all states of freehold tenure, 931 square metres, quite similar to the previous property's land area. This one a rear site. Your settlement date set down for Thursday the 28th of November, just a fortnight's time here in Avonhead. Well, a fantastic home. It's been much enjoyed over the past 11 years. It is a very classic design. I love those native timber floors, so beautifully polished and very much bespoke. You've got also that Rimu cathedral ceilings. It really is a warm, open space. Lots of light, lots of luminous space. You have got the benefit of that log burner on slightly greyer days like today. It has got beautiful living spaces that flow so well together, about 3 of them, as well as the kitchen. There's plenty of upside and potential for families here in Apsley Drive. Of course, Hyde Park, very much a sought after location within the Avonhead precinct. You've got that school zoning, Merrin Primary, Burnside High. This home absolutely sings to families. And while I'm talking about singing, the acoustics in this home are brilliant for musicians. Our family were musicians, and just the sound that resonates out of this home is delightful. So, solar saturation here, 3-car garaging as well, a quartet of bedrooms, and wow, they're really generous in their space. So, we do commend the property to you. Bidders and buyers, lots of upside, lots of potential. You can see the good quality of value here in Avonhead. Where do you say go? 780. I said 780 and I had a... 990. I like your number better. Let's work with that. At 990,000, it's a good strong start. At 990, $1 million beckons. First call on that 990. Second, 995. And 995, good work. You can, and $1 million now. At 1 million, fairly bid and offered. And $1,010,000, got your man, good luck. At $1,010,000. And 20 we say at $1,020,000, and 30 she's straight back. At 1,030 the bid, and 40 here. 50 straight back, good work. At 1,050, this is Avonhead, this is exceptional value, a lovely land bank here in Hyde Park. First call at $1,050,000, and 60 now the retort. And 65 got you back, and 70. At 70 and 75, and 80, straight to 11 maybe. 85, 90, 11 beckoning at $1,090,000 in front. First call. Rest of the room welcome to join. 1.1, nicely done. And 105. Determination, that's what you need here in Apsley Drive. First call at 1,105. Line up all the ones, Shelley. Second call here at 1,105. Third, final opportunity. Just seen a fantastic sale. There's your surety of value in this precinct. A great opportunity. Anything further? At 1,105. Give you a moment. At 1,105,000. Instructions please at 1,105. I sell away. We're on the market and selling at 1,105. Thought you might. 10 now. And 15 the call at 1,115,000. Don't miss it now. Dig deep. Here at 1,115,000. First call and instructions to sell. Second opportunity here. It's on the market and selling. Make no mistake. If it's no now, it could be no forever. Third final call. Anything further? King, have you got someone there? At 1,115,7. 20. Let's go there. 1, 1 and 20. 21 the keys to the door potentially. At 1, 1 and 20. Have you done enough? Hold on tight. First call. Second opportunity. 22. Go to 25, ma'am. Good work. 1 1/8 of a million, we say. At 1,125. First call. Underlying land value, always here. School zoning, popularity of the area. Second call. Selling away. Anything on the phones? Or we sell to these good folk here in the room. Third, final call at 1,125,000. Hammers up. Are we done? Silent. Going. Gone and sold. Congratulations. Great bidding. Well done. Great campaign, King. Thanks very much to our owner. All the very best in your move north.
good to go. Okay, folks, now off to Edgware we go, and in particular the property at 8 Warden Street, very proudly brought to the market by Murray and Karen Groves, of course, of the Harcourts Wigram team. Great opportunity we've got here, folks, a 2016 build in a very sought-after part of our city. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 8 Warden Street, Richmond, Christchurch, is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a well-laid-out 612 square metres, more or less. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as the 6th of December 2024, so a nice quick turnaround time to settle in for Christmas in your great new home here in Warden Street. Well, folks, a very popular part of our city, of course, not too far from our CBD. You've got the Palm Shopping Centre not far away, so much right there on your doorstep, and it's surrounded by great character homes. Now, here I think you've got the beauty of that character charm, great street appeal, but of course, all the modern convenience that comes with a home that was built in just 2016, of course, post-quake. You therefore get the double glazing, you get all those modern conveniences of a great new home, but you've still got that character charm, of course, that weatherboard look from the outside, but it is modern convenience. Great size section as well, as you can see there. You can just imagine that summer entertaining, kicking a ball around on the back lawn. I think you've got so much on offer here. It's nice and light and bright throughout. It's absolutely drenched in all-day sun as well. The added bonus of having that bathroom with the Jack and Jill access, I think, is a very clever design feature as well. Great property here, good location, folks. So with that, where do you see value here today in Warden Street? Folks, for a near new home like this, surely you'd buy it sight unseen at $600,000. Is there $600,000 to get us underway? Well, if you won't, I will at $600,000. Great opportunity there. 2016 build, so close to our city. At $600,000, look for a 25 on top from here. I call it away first, second, third, final time. Well, easy decision for me to keep moving it forward at 625, certainly not for sale at this level. At 625,000, Murray, I know you have got conditional parties to talk to outside the room, but a rare opportunity here to talk one-on-one with our owners, folks. At 625, is there 650 in the room? First, second, third time. Well, Murray, it looks like we'll be going back to those conditional parties from here. Our owners have given us clear instructions as well to now price the property at $739,000. You do the sums, folks. You look around to find a modern home so close to the city with all this space on offer. It represents outstanding value. If you haven't yet, please talk to Murray and Karen and arrange a viewing.
Out to the perfect spot in Prebbleton we travel. I welcome lead marketing consultants Jay Wang and Sean Innes from our Harcourts Riccarton office. We welcome in our owner, 48 Station Masters Way, which is such a great name for a street, and what a lovely environment it is. A freehold tenure, that perfect parcel, 400 square metres. In fact, your settlement date a month's time on the 12th of December. Well, this home was originally built by the builder for his parents-in-law, and so you can imagine the detail that he took to ensure he crafted the most perfect home for them. It is absolutely delightful. It is very appealing, and when you walk in, you instantly relax because of the gentle colour palette used throughout, the beautiful flooring, and the spectacular views across to the reserve, a lovely green space to look out on. I love the shimmering stone bench and the butler's pantry. That certainly is the hub of the home. You've got adjoining living areas, formal and informal spaces, great garaging and off-street parking in the property, and then there's the accommodation spaces, triple accommodation and beautifully laid out and set out in the home. I love that outdoor room that our owners have created as well. You can pull down the blinds, sit out there and enjoy, soak up the ambience of the outdoors. It is very easy care here in Prebbleton. You feel a long way from town, yet you are very easy commute. It was only a couple of minutes from Wigram. It really is just like an extension of Christchurch now with the very easy access. The new shopping precinct at Prebbleton really is a delight. Lots of good quality eateries as well. So this is peace and tranquility, not far from town, but far enough to be in your own piece of paradise. So bidders and buyers, commend the property to you. Our owners now moved on, opening the door, the front door for you to stroll in and make a life here. Who says go? Here at Prebbleton. Start me away. Love to see you in. What do you say? Could I suggest 8:30? Nice work, ma'am. Welcome into you. Good luck today. At 8:30, we're underway. Maybe the next logical step, 8:50, first call here in Prebbleton. Great heating throughout the home, second call. And for an easy lifestyle, a pleasant and peaceful one, third and final. Well, ma'am, a vendor bid from me at 8:50. Can't sell to you at that level. Need to be above that. Perhaps 8:70, the next logical step or more. But 8:50 on a vendor bid now. Rest of the room, welcome to join. Is there 8:70 or more? 8:60, ma'am, shortening my stride. I'll work with you though at 860. At 860 here at 48, Station Masters Way. First call at 860 with my starter. Second opportunity, 880 where? Third and final. Well, ma'am, if it's just you and I, let's talk privately. Love to get you ensconced here in Prebbleton. Auction is open at 860.
Well, next up, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome and cap off the good work of Johnny Nichols and his owner here at 8 Kanini Street in Riccarton, contractually here to buy a freehold parcel, 518 square metres more or less, with settlement taking place in the new year on the 17th of January 2025. But a much loved property, this, immaculately cared for inside and out. Love the position, love the fact you've got that encapsulation of the established hedging around the home, giving it that lovely peaceful and private feel to it all. The exterior, of course, a solid brick construction, aluminium joinery, double glazing, just going to mean minimal maintenance, easy living as a result. The layout, of course, thoughtfully considered. It's both practical, it's functional. Families will value having that second living available to utilise to spread and sprawl quite comfortably and easily. Good sized accommodation, a quartet of it to choose from, internal access garaging, of course, and really, really good convenience to lots of good things. Westfield Mall just up the road, Rickett and Bush there, the best of best in terms of schooling as well, topping it all off superbly. So 8 Kanini Street, ladies and gentlemen, start me where? Opening bid. What do you pay? What's the level? Where's of interest? Is 900 of interest that I thought it would be? Comfortable, easy place just to start. Is there a hand up at that level or elsewhere? You tell me. There we go. Good to have some company. Getting a little bit lonely, but welcome in, ma'am. $900,000, maybe $1 million if you're here to compete. At $900,000 down here and seated. First call, look for $1 million. Second call at $900,000. Is there further interest? Third final call, holding that at 9. Who says 1? At the $900,000, I'm happy to go there if I need to. $1 million, vendor bid if it has to be on behalf of our owner. We need to be better than that. That won't be a shock or a surprise. At $1 million, holding that at a vendor bid, look to be above and beyond. Do we go 1-1? I'd work with $1,050,000 if it's back here to put you in the lead. If it's you and I only north of $1 million, we have a conversation to the side. Or is there interest elsewhere north of 1? First call at the $1 million mark on that vendor bid. Twice called at $1 million. Ma'am, are you coming back? Down here, 1050, new face, okay, at $1,050,000. Not quite. Do we go 1-1 to take it back down here with my starter? But $1,050,000 in the corner. Look for 1.55. What about 1-1? Okay, $1,055,000. I think they're coming back though. Do we say 1-1 back on this side of the room? At $1,055,000 here. First call at 105.5. 60 back at $1,060,000. What about 65? And at $1,065,000, is it 1-1 this time? At 106.5. First call at $1,065,000. 80's a bid at $1,080,000. I see the hand up, ma'am. What about 1-1? You happy at that level? Got $1,080,000. 85. Handful more at $1,085,000. I think it's your turn. 90. There we go at $1,090,000. Who goes the 1-1 this time? At $1,090,000. No favourites, enjoying all your company at $1,090,000. Over here, my favourite though, because she's in front at 1090. Is it 95? Once. 1-1. Good bid at $1.1 million. The response is what to that though? Down here or down here? At $1.1 million. For the first, second call at 1.1. Is that a bid? 5 more at $1,105,000. What do we say? 10 or better at $1,105,000. First time at $1,105,000. Second call at $1,105,000. Interest here is there. 10 at $1,110,000. We try 50 at $1,110,000. I try 15 if you'd like at $1,110,000. Here in the call. What about 5? Keep it simple for me. 414 at $1,114,000. Would you round me up at 20 at $1,114,000? Once at $1,114,000. Twice at $1,120,000. There they are at $1,120,000. Try 30, ma'am, at $1,120,000. 1,000. 21. Okay, I'm not sure it'll be effective, but $1,121,000. We're here to try it. $1,121,000. Behind by a mere $1,000. We go 30 at $1,121,000. 30. Well done at $1,130,000. Ma'am, you just tell me the next number at $1,130,000. At 1130. 33. At 1133. Good ring to it. 1133, but is it 40? At $1,133,000. First call at 1133, 40 there at $1,140,000. Back this side we go, like a game of tennis at $1,140,000. Do we intercept down here in the middle though? At $1,140,000. 5 more, 45 at $1,145,000. 50, comfortable and easy. High calibre address that it is. The schooling supporting it, the proximity to so much at $1,145,000. 50 at $1,150,000. Is it 60? 5 at 55 at $1,155,000. Here in the lead at $1,155,000. Look for 60 or stronger. At 55. First call at 1155. Twice. 65, good bid. At $1,165,000, you do the same at 75 back here. $1,165,000 in charge. 1165, first time the money at $1,160,000. 70? Okay, $1,170,000. Do we go 80? At $1,170,000. For Kanini Street at $1,170,000, once, twice at 1,170. 80 back with the 10 at $1,180,000. Try 1, 2, but $1,180,000 there bid. 5 more at 85. Is it 1, 2 back here? At $1,185,000. First the money at $1,185,000. Second call. 95.90. Call it out. Where are you comfortable? At $1,185,000. Any more at $1,185,000. 1.2. Well done, well bid. But don't get comfortable again. Hold tight at $1,200,000. What are we doing down here at 1.2? What are we doing down the front? At $1.2 million, holding here. Johnny, can I have some instructions? Bid $1.2 million. Are we engaging again? Do we go 205? 202. And I sell here at $1,202,000. Make that clear. Is it 10? At $1,202,000. Hammer's going to fall at $1,202,000. First call at 1,205 with 3 more at $1,205,000. Is it back at 10? To make it your own at $1,205,000. No second chances. Once called at $1,205,000. Second call at $1,205,000. 1,000, 2,000, anything left in the tank at $1,205,000. 1 at 6. $1,206,000. Said it before, try the 10. At $1,206,000. Here to help get you home at $1,206,000. To my left. Did you get some advice? First call and it goes. Second call. 10 it is at $1,210,000. Took some time though at $1,210,000. What about the dozen? Do we go 2 more? At $1,210,000. Don't want to spend the long weekend searching around the open homes. 1 more. There it is. 11. At $1,211,000. Work with 1 more. Work with anything more. At $1,211,000. 15. Good work at $1,215,000. Is it 16? Is it 20? At $1,215,000. 1 more. There it is at 16. At $1,216,000. Back to this side. Try the 20. Stay with me at $1,216,000. Listen to Hamish. He knows what he's doing at $1,216,000. Second call at $1,020,000. At $1,220,000. A moment to converse at $1,220,000. The retorters want at $1,220,000. Is it 30? First call and it sells at $1,220,000. 121 at $1,221,000. 30 can we try? At $1,021,000, make it clear the bid's here, not with you. At $1,221,000. My earlier bid, you're having a wee hiatus. You're welcome to join back in. It's lots of fun. $1,221,000. Do you try the 1,222,000? At $1,221,000, better. We go for the first, for the second, at $1,221,000. 25. Worth the weight at $1,225,000. Give you a bit of time over here though at $1,225,000. Said it before, is it 30? At $1,225,000. For ownership of 8 Kanini. First call, penultimate time at $1,225,000. 1, there we go, 26. Back they are at $1,226,000. Wanted as much as each other at 30. At $1,230,000. 35, or is it 31? At $1,230,000. First call, selling in the corner at $1,230,000. Second time at $1,230,000. We're going again. Third final at $1,230,000. Ma'am, I need an answer. Is there one more at $1,230,000? There is. That's a yes. One more. 31. At $1,231,000. Finish line potentially inside. At $1,231,000. Let's try 40. Shoulders back. Okay. 35. Is it 40 here? Early Christmas present at $1,235,000. What's another 5 when we've come this far together? At $1,235,000. Are you bidding or you're saying not sure? At $1,235,000. Here it goes at $1,235,000. Once is at 36. Second call at $1,235,000. Third final call at $1,236,000. Gosh, down to the wire, but in time. At $1,236,000. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves. At $1,236,000. I'm not sure how buyers are, but $1,236,000. You'll be enjoying yourself shortly if there's not a better bid, because I'm selling at $1,236,000. Are we going 40? This call, twice called at $1,236,000, and it sells down here. Third final call, I'd work with 37, very much the same courtesy if you want to try the single at $1,236,000. Need to be quick though. Going at $1,236,000. An answer? It is gone. It is sold down here. Well bought. We really appreciate your involvement over here. John and Johnny, congratulations to you both.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh.
All right, negotiations are continuing in a productive manner in Prebbleton, but I move along to the beautiful leafy suburb of Summerfield. I welcome Julie Proctor from the Harcourt's Avonhead team, her business owner Ben Donaldson, and we welcome in our owner. What a special property this is. 129C, Colombo Street, a freehold estate at the end of a lovely lane here, 369 square metres. Settlement extremely flexible with our owner, but set down in the contract is the 29th of November. Well, 22 years in residence here in Colombo Street speaks volumes. It's an area much enjoyed and much loved. You're pretty much ideally positioned between city and hills, so you can go either way. Very easy commute into the city or up, walking in the hills or round those river walks there in Summerfield. A great home. It's just recently been reclad, repainted. It's got a quality building report attached to it. I love those living spaces that just flow so effortlessly downstairs and then out to your outdoor space, an extension of your home where you'll gather with friends and celebrate lots of memorable moments in life. Good accommodation, and there's flexibility and fluidity in how you might use the floor plan. The benefit of a potential 4th bedroom downstairs with a bathroom, 3 good bedrooms upstairs. This is such a warm home, a sunny home, and light and bright in its spaces. Over 22 years, our owner said, I've absolutely loved my time here, Lisa, and do you know what? I can walk out my door to a opportunity and option of 14 cafes and restaurants, all within walking distance, so you can try one every night of the week. That'll last you a fortnight, and then you do it all again. But you are so conveniently located to plenty of good eateries, as well as that school zoning, Cashmere High, important for families, and Summerfield Primary. So a great location, equidistant, as I said, city and Cashmere right there, perfectly positioned in Summerfield. Bidders and buyers, your moment to shine here in Colombo Street. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go? Could I tempt you in? Is there an easy 700 perhaps to get us underway? For a quartet of bedrooms here, is there 7? Well, I'm happy to start on behalf of my owners at 700. Do we push forward perhaps in quarters? But don't let me limit you in your aspirations. First call on a vendor bid at 7, looking for 725. Second opportunity here. Third and final call. Well, I keep laying out that roadmap. 725 is there, 750,000. I look for 750 now. First call. Second opportunity. Cashmere High. So desirable. Sings to families, this home. Third and final call. Great garaging, that turnaround, that off-street. Peace and quiet here as well. Well, 750, my last vendor bid. I need your participation, or we move to that next stage. Is there 775? First, second, third and final call. Well, Julie, we just moved to that next stage of marketing. Our owner's instructions are that we price the property at 849. Katie beaming that out at 849. That represents really, really good value here. Julie, I know you're back there on Sunday, but if you want to get through, do make yourself known to Julie or attend her open day on Sunday. All the best in the rest of the campaign. Exceptional value, and to our owner, all the best too. Thanks so much.
Okay, folks, off to North New Brighton we go, and in particular the property at 30 Woodgrove Avenue, very proudly brought to the market by Courtney Pero, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 30 Woodgrove Avenue in North New Brighton, Christchurch. It is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a very well laid out and nicely established 764 square metres, more or less. Your settlement date is set down in the contract as Thursday the 5th of December 2024, so a nice quick turnaround and plenty of time to settle in for the family holidays and Christmas in your nice new home here by the beach in North New Brighton. Well, folks, North New Brighton, it's a popular part of our city. Of course, you've got golf courses, you've got the beach, you've got so much right there on your doorstep. Not too far away from QE2 Park, of course, the swimming pools, the schools there, so much so close. People that move to North New Brighton tend to stay in North New Brighton. They very much love the lifestyle that it offers. And this home here gives you all the opportunity to really enjoy that lifestyle, because you won't be doing maintenance on your home because it's a near new home here, of course, in a very established area, a post-earthquake build in 2017. So, of course, you've got all those modern conveniences, the double glazing, etc. It's just a good, solid brick home, of course, as you can see there, with plenty of section around you as well for that outdoor entertaining, space for animals, fully fenced section, of course, as well. As you can see, just nice and new, so much appeal there when you go up the driveway as well. As I say, the landscaping's been so well done. I really like those cactuses as you go up the driveway. I think it really ties in with that North New Brighton feel. Of course, the sea air as well. It's just a really great part of our city, something quite unique, folks. Great opportunity here today at 30 Woodgrove Avenue. Where do you see value? Call me your opening bids, folks. Where do we see it? 3-bedroom home built in 2017. Surely 550 would tempt you in. Is there $550,000 to get us underway? Well, I'll start if you don't at 550,000. Look for a 25 on top from here. At 550,000, so much on offer. At 550, first, second, third, final time. Well, one more vendor bid from me then to 575. I know you've got conditional interest, and in fact one offer already written conditionally to look at afterwards, folks. For that rare opportunity, if you are here to bid and buy, that opportunity to talk one-on-one with our owner. At 575 though, I need you to register that interest, folks. At 575, first, second, third, final time. Well, 600,000 is the last vendor bid from me, and if there is nothing further, I'll be passing the property back to Courtney. One last chance around the room. Well, Courtney, I pass the property back to you at $600,000 and with clear instructions from our owners to now price the property at $649,000. As I said before, folks, already one conditional offer has been written. If you do have interest, make sure you act quickly. It's a great opportunity here in North New Brighton.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning from me, Yogesh Bhargava. A very good morning to you. I hope your good owners in Australia are following us online. Great to chat with them last night. I know that they are full of mixed emotions. They've moved to Australia excited, but they have to forsake 52 Hardingstone Drive in Rolleston. Described in your contract as a lovely big parcel of freehold land, 754 square metres to be precise. Now, if you're the lucky new purchaser, the contract says you pay just 10% by way of deposit today, and unless you've struck an alternative date, not long to wait, 28th of November. I noticed security cameras and your music system, well, they'll all be part of your chattel list as well. I say a great home, and to replace this in New South Wales will not be easy. What a great position. So close to all the wonderful amenities of Rolleston, education, recreation, and commerce as well. It's a great floor plan, a good sized bedrooms, living area that will cope with those bedrooms being absolutely full. Kitchen, of course, is very social. The scullery almost performs as a second kitchen, as you can see in there. Beautiful big spaces, but you're in contact with friends, family, and the whole house as well. You just spill out onto that deck. Some of that is covered, so you can be out there in all weathers. Lovely big section. If you've got pets, children who like recreation, this is the perfect home. But to be sold, no Options here for my owners. Opening bid or offer, please. Silence is the stern reply. I'll give you a steer in the right direction. Wouldn't sell a home of this quality, of this calibre at $750,000. So I say go on a vendor bid at 750. You might say 8 for me. First call, I bid for my owners, we hold it. Second call at 750, would you say 775? Third call, 750. Well, I advance, no confusion as to value. I'm at 775 on behalf of my owners. First call, and all you need is a little hand up. You know how we'll negotiate with that top bidder. Second call, 775. Both bids are vendor bids. Third call at 775. Yogesh, I don't see any hands. I'm not going to make a fuss out of the auction. If there's no hands in the room, I will pass the property. I've got very strict instructions in this case. My owners have said to me, if we haven't got a buyer in the room, I'm going to price the property and put it straight back in Yogesh's hand. Yogesh, we're pricing the property today at the very, very attractive price, $849,000. So folks, queue up, talk to Yogesh, because owners are very keen to make a sale, and that's reflected in their listed price at $849,000. Good luck in those endeavours. Thank you to my owners. Good luck in your futures in Australia.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, if we can have your attention again, we carry on and move forward with 31 Georgina Street in Marshland, welcoming Andrew Steele from the City team. The contract, of course, making it clear that it is a freehold parcel, very neat and tidy, 345 square metres more or less. Settlement, the 5th day of December. But a real privilege for us to work, Andrew and I, that is, alongside these developers. We've done so on countless occasions. There's certainly people who know what they are doing, built a lot of homes. This is an example of what they've got very good at, with that finesse around the design, the detail they're putting into their properties. Really impressive from start to finish is the home, with its combination of form and function. Flexible living spaces gives you great options to it all. Single level makes life very easy. Underfloor heating in both bathroom and ensuite adds a nice touch of luxury to the everyday. The kitchen's of a really high calibre as well for the household chef. Also, that bit of deck space to sit back outdoors and relax in the sunshine. Easy care section, quiet street, but all part and parcel, of course, of the Prestons area. We know the many merits and strengths of. So, Georgina Street, opening bid. Start me where? This is $700,000. To interest you, to get started. Andrew, vendor bid then if need be at $700,000. Do we try $750,000? Is it here? $700,000. First call, vendor bid. Twice at $700,000 only. Consider what has been spent, the time put into it. Brand new property. Third final call at $700,000. Is there $750,000 in the room, buyers? Is there a hand up? Are you here to purchase in the auction arena? If not, we'll pass the property and we'll talk to parties post-auction. Last opportunity. Right, if that's the case, Andrew, I'm going to hand the property back to you. One last vendor bid from me at $800,000, making it clear to everyone here and online that we're not selling at $800,000, above and beyond $800,000, though interest is now very welcome. Andrew Steele is the man to speak to.
I can feel it.
All right, folks, we go back to 48 Station Masters Way in Brebelton. I left with the bid at $860,000. Can you confirm now that the bid is $900,000? 900. Appreciate your good work, Poppy and Jay. Thanks very much for your assistance. Our owners have said sell away, so we're on the market and selling. First call at 900. Second, third and final. Hammers up. We're going and sold. Congratulations. Thank you to our lovely owners. A pleasure working with you. Great campaign, Sean and Jay. All right, we stay in the central city here in Christchurch and move to 3-318 Barbados Street in Christchurch. Chris Moores from Harcourt's Ferrymead, he's been our owner's ambassador for the property here, and you are a unit title in fact stratum in freehold. Flexibility about settlement date. Chris has circulated those documents to you. I think this is an absolute treasure in our city, and it's really only going to be 100 steps away from the stadium, so you're going to have entertainment galore. Of course, we live in one of the most beautiful new cities in New Zealand, and also one of the most affordable metropolitan cities. So this treasure here in Barbados Street is one to definitely consider. You're a ground floor apartment. You've got amazing off-street secured parking that is primarily your own and your own only. You could probably fit 2 very big vehicles or 3 smaller vehicles in beside your unit here. Good accommodation, dual bedrooms, great bathroom, and I just love that lounge and dining area, Chris, that north-facing sun. You've got a lovely courtyard to entertain guests before you waltz into the city and enjoy theatre or dinner. It really is a great place to be. Of course, coffee, you can have a standing order across the road every morning. It'll be ready for you at the Beat Street Cafe. It is a secure, it is a well-administered unit title here, but Kathleen looking after the property extremely well. A good, healthy fund there for maintenance as well. So this is city living with parking at its best. That's becoming harder to find, but you're right in the hub of it all. So, bidders and buyers, your moment here to secure a very bright future. Armour and Barbados Corner, a great part of town, and getting even better with lots happening. So where do you say go? I hear something. Is it the races? Are we off and racing? Which horse have we picked? Well, can I tempt you in at a very easy 350? Get your calculators out, do the rent. It's around that late 4s, hundreds per week. This could be an eye-watering return for you. Is there 350 to get us underway? You'd buy it sight unseen, surely. 2 bedrooms, 2 off-street parks. Can't make it any easier for you, folks. Well, I start on behalf of my owners at 350. Is there 375? First call. Here. Second opportunity. Look for 375. Third and final. Great city base or accommodation. Well, I lay out that roadmap, 375, look for 400. Need your participation here in the city. This could be a great opportunity. First, second, third and final, is there 400? Well, my last vendor bid at 400, that's my line in the sand. Love to see some hands in there. Love to talk to you about the potential and possibility here. First, second, Third and final call. Well, we pass it in. Chris, our owner's instructions are exceptionally clear. They have priced the property at $449,000. This is a great investment. Secure it now, either for yourselves or as an investment. You're going to have a great future here. This is excellent, excellent buying. Chris, you're there at the weekend, or make yourself known to Chris. He'll happily whiz you around there now, but exceptional. So, commend it to you. Thank you to our owners. I know I'll see that sold sign up as soon as I drove past.
All right, folks, our next exciting offering of the day, taking you out to Richmond, of course, at number 3, bar 33, Hayward Terrace. My absolute pleasure to welcome and work alongside Julie Proctor from the Avonhead team, an absolute standout agent who's had the pleasure of marketing this lovely home on behalf of our vendors the last few weeks. Quickly to the contract. What you look to acquire and purchase here today, of course, is a freehold parcel of land, 121 being the quantum of that underlying footprint of home. And of course, 29th of November is that move-in date, that settlement date that you work towards for ownership. Now, the home itself, when you walk down the back, it is tucked away off street. It is absolutely stunning. I love the way the cladding just merges together, the stone, the plasterwork. You walk inside, it is near new. If you're in the townhouse market, you don't need to look at the plans, the samples. It is all there. It is ready to touch. It is almost as good as you're going to get, close to being brand new. The open plan spaces, the communal living, it's all there on offer. Love the fact that it flows outside. You have that lovely courtyard there, your morning coffees, your afternoon barbecues, all there to set the scene. And of course, if you're after slumber, you've got 2 fantastic bedrooms upstairs setting the scene. And of course, you've got 1.5 baths, setting the service for morning rushes and of course when friends come round. The home itself, location, we know it is so close to the central city. It is poised for the playgrounds, of course. You've got the parks, the river walks, the shopping, the new stadium just a stone's throw away. It is such a fantastic opportunity. And of course, no need to wait for it to be built. It is here. It is as good as new. And our vendors have said, hey, time to find that new owner. So to the floor we go. Is there an opening bid, opening offer for number 3, bar 33, Hayward Terrace? Back to you, buyers. Who says go? Is there 400,000 in the room? Start me away at a figure like that. Do the maths, do the rent roll and opportunity. Is it your first home, your last home, your forever home? There's a lot on offer here. Look, 400,000, that's the vendor bid. Looking 425 to take things forward from there. Is there 425 in the room? We'll call it out. First call at $400,000. Second, third, just 1 year old. Look, 425. You don't bid. We'll go forward from there at 425. That's the vendor bid. Need a hand in the air north of that figure for a conversation to participate. 425 is there. 450 we search for. First call, 425. Third, Final time. Look, my last vendor bid at 450. These are your last chance buys. I know, just for a hand in the air, a conversation. Happy to have one. Here's the time to bid and buy if you're here to do so. $450,000. The last chance. Calling it away. First call, 450. Any further? Second? Third? Final time. Look, Julie, I know we have conditional parties to speak to. I know you're writing contracts very soon. Look, our vendors have said we are not here to remain the owners. We're going to price the property at $560,000. There's the line in the sand. There's the value. Turn up and have a look. You will not be disappointed. Julie's doing open homes this weekend from 2 to 2:30 on Sunday. Pop along, have a conversation. You will not be disappointed. So property priced at $560,000. All the best, Julie, and good luck to your owners.
Welcome back, Johnny Nichols, for a second time this afternoon here at 5 Hamilton Avenue in Fendalton. An impressive property, this described legally as a freehold title that you sit upon. 584 square metres, the quantum of that title. Ample time for settlement to come round, being the 7th of February 2025. But fair to say, Hamilton Ave, just a coveted address, postcode and locality here. Nice quiet street, but putting you in such great proximity to all the good Fendalton amenities. That schooling, that boys and girls high, a big part of the draw, a big part of the appeal when it comes to living in this locality. The home, really impressive, gorgeous it is, of course, with that classic heritage and architecture that stands, but alongside that, of course, numerous modern improvements, gives you a wonderful amalgamation of both times and both worlds. Love that central and focal stairwell with the timber detailing, the timber wall panelling. The other end of the spectrum, of course, standout contemporary kitchen with the space, the calibre of appliances and that. Two separate ovens, of course, going to make that Christmas lunch that much easier and that much better, I'd suggest to you. As you can see, there are sumptuous outdoor options as well. That louver-covered deck, professionally landscaped grounds, just gives you places and spaces for any and all occasions to be made very, very impressive. 5 Hamilton Ave, though, over to you. We look to buyers here in the room. What do you pay? Start me where? What is this worth? Classic meeting contemporary, beautifully presented. Always popular, the location. 1-3, wouldn't own the home, but it'll get you started. What do we think? To begin, is that here? 1.3, I make that a vendor bid. Hold it at $1.3 million. 1,350, 1.4, easy money for what it is and where it is. First call at $1.3 million. Vendor bid, twice called at 1.3. Is there a hand up? Is there a number you want to call out? Third final call at $1.3 million. Buyers, I put you very much on notice. If there's not a hand up, I'm going to pass the property back to Johnny. Interest, engagement, north of that 1.3. Right, Johnny, if that's the case, back to you we go. The campaign continues. We continue till we get this sold. I don't think that's going to take too long because I'm going to announce to you that we're going to price this property at a fairly attractive $1,499,999. $999, a little bit of a mouthful. 1 and all the 9s, 1, 4 and all the 9s on the screen as you can see. Katie's nailed it, well done. That's where you need to be. Have a conversation with Johnny. We now work with and talk to conditional parties.
Right, Rolleston we travel to now, and I welcome Charlene Bueno from our Harcourt's Beckenham team, her business owner Grant, and we welcome him back. 20 Chiltern Drive, as I said, in Rolleston, a lovely corner site here. 463 square metres of freehold land. Your settlement date's set down for the 5th of December. This home is just 3 years young and it really is beautifully presented by our owners. They've loved the convenience of this location. It's a lovely enclave here. I think it's Farnswood Court, is that correct? And really good quality of housing around it. It's a beautiful, efficient and effective floor plan. I really love how they've maximised every space. You've got 2 living and 4 bedroom. The kitchen very much holding centre stage there with the walk-in pantry. It's a delight to work in, to entertain and enjoy. The owners mentioned how much they've enjoyed the close proximity to both primary school, Lemonwood Primary, just a very simple walk away, as well as Rolleston College, everything at your fingertips. They said it's been just a delight to reside here. So, bidders and buyers, we commend the property to you. A lot on offer here in this Rolleston residence. Start me away. 600. Grant bidding for a buyer on the phone. It's 600. The action starting on the phone. Is there a retort here in the room? First call at 6 is the 625. Let me assist you. Put your hand up if you'd love to be ensconced here in Chiltern Drive. First call. Second. Third and final. 625. Grant vendor bid, can't sell to you at that level. Welcome you or the rest of the room back at 6.5 or more. Don't let me limit you if you're here to bid and buy.
635.
635, work with you at 635. I still look for that 650 though. First call, second opportunity. Third and final call. If our bidder is, if it's only you on the phone, Grant, then we'll work exclusively there. Let's pause at 635 and see.
Okay, folks, now we're off to the very popular and sought-after suburb of Summerfield, and in particular the property at 13 Conway Street, very proudly brought to the market by Murray and Karen Groves, of course, of the Harcourts Wigram team. So to be one of my favourite parts of the city, folks. I think it just has great character homes, such a good spot, so much right there on your doorstep. But firstly, to the contract I take you, which outlines that 13 Conway Street in Summerfield, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a well laid out, beautifully established, with great back lawn, I think this property has as well. It's 630 square metres more or less, and the settlement date is set down in the contract as the 10th of January 2025. So you get your Christmas holidays out of the way and start the new year in style in your great new home here in Summerfield. Well, I said, folks, it's all about location. Summerfield, always a very sought-after location. It's got great character homes, of course, but nestled just under the Port Hills there. The Port Hills are your playground, and so much on offer, of course, as well. You've got Summerfield School, one of the most sought-after primary schools there are around. Barrington Mall, not too far away. Pioneer Sports Centre, just at the end of the street as well. So it's such a great spot, as I say, kind of address that's always popular. Great savvy investment too, I'd say, for the future, because these good freehold parcels in spots like Summerfield are getting harder and harder to find. But the home itself, it just feels like it gives you a hug the moment you walk in the front door. It's a beautiful character cottage that you often get in Summerfield, and this is a very good example of it, if you ask me. 3 bedrooms, of course, that single garage out the back, and that back lawn, I think, is just an entertainer's dream. So much scope for what you can do with it as well, or you can simply move in and enjoy. Great part of our city, great home here, folks. With that said, where do you see value? Call me your opening bids. Where do we see it, folks? Looking for a bit of a clue from the auctioneer. Well, I certainly wouldn't be selling at 600,000. Is there 600 to get us underway? 600, thank you, sir. We're off and underway at 600. At 600, I look for an easy 25 on top from here. At 600, I call it away then. First, second, third, final time. Well, it's an easy 625 from me. 650, would you say, sir? At 625,000, certainly not a level we can sell. At 625, 630. Are you sure you wouldn't say 50, sir? But ooh, okay, it's moving in the right direction, but a little bit early for 5, but I'll take it. At 630, any further advance? Work to be done here, folks. Great spot here in Summerfield. First, second, third, final time. Well, I'm going to move it to 650 because I'm certainly not selling it at that level. So would you place me another bid? And if it's just you and me, we'll go into a side room and have a discussion. At 650,000, any further advance? 660, would you say? 655. Moving in the right direction. Just looks like you and me, sir. We'll find a quiet space, can't sell at that level, and we'll come and have a chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Innes, welcome back to you. You're having a very, very busy time. Luke, you've been helpful in this campaign as well. Raylene and Margaret, welcome to you. You've had a long wait. It was lovely to visit you yesterday. We offer on your behalf today the super home near New Home at 136 Sutherland Drive in Sovereign Palms. It's a nice big parcel of freehold land, 32 perches or 803 square metres. The rules are simple. Put down 10% today by way of deposit. Move in before Christmas. 12th of December is your contract settlement date. As I say, I visited my owners yesterday. I think they must have known the weather was going to turn for me. They'd put on the burner. It was beautiful. The ducted heat right through the home. Absolutely snug and very comfortable. Very quiet corner. You're totally unobstructed in terms of sunshine. I love the way that your deck just wraps the home, some of it covered. All the bedrooms, of course, have access to that deck as well. Living, it's open plan, it's very capacious as well. The scullery is good size. It's like having a little second kitchen attached to the main kitchen, but a good sized parcel, the raised vegetable gardens. I think there's so much more that you can do in that section, which is so new. Owner, well, they want to build again. So be it. You just take over their good work and enjoy. 136 Sutherland Drive. Who's here to start proceedings? Opening bidder offer? Well, a clue from the auctioneer, 800,000 won't buy the property. So there's a vendor bid to steer you in the right direction. Would you say 850 for me perhaps? First call, I'm on a vendor bid at 8. Second call at $800,000. Third call. Well, you hesitate, I don't. 850, we would hold it at $850,000. On a vendor bid, and I count down, inviting you in. First call at 8.5. Second call, what about the 875? Third call, 875. Sean is my last endeavour. Just want a wee hand up, talk to the auctioneer. Let's engage here today. At 875, once, twice. Third call. Well, Sean, there are no hands in the air, means I can't sell it in the auction room. It means we go to stage 3, and my instructions are we price back in your hands, Luke, at $999,000. If you want to profit $1 million, we have no problem with that. Back in your hands at $999. Are we back there in the weekend? Absolutely. Look at that. Look at the site for details. Raylene, Margaret, good luck. Keep going with that campaign. Nice to work with you. Thank you.
giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. Just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Right, ladies and gentlemen, if we can have your attention, Lisa and Hamish just caught up in some negotiations. They'll be back with some updates shortly in the next of our auctions. We're just going to alter the order slightly and move forward to keep the day moving with 37 Henley Green in Northwood. We work alongside Andrew Steele next up, no stranger to the auction rooms and his good owner here at 37 Henley Green. It's a freehold title. It's 432 square metres, more or less, and the 12th of December is the date that this home can be yours, being settlement and possession. But a prestigious spot here in Northwood, always sought after, always popular. High calibre of home that surround you, of course. This property, lovely position here, the quiet cul-de-sac, wee enclave that you're tucked away in. Neighbouring, of course, the reserve there with that walking track through it. Round you go, you're into Sticksmill Reserve and all that that space offers. The super centre, moments away, just making things very, very convenient. Laid-back living and a lifestyle attached to the home for the next. The abode really attractive, very easy care, single level permanent materials, nice healthy proportions to it all between the living and the bedrooms, both the living and that master, of course, opening up very nicely to that covered patio space for that touch of outdoor area as well. You've got the garaging there, ticks a lot of boxes, it's fair to say, here in Henley Green. So number 37 buyers, opening bid. Who's here to purchase? Hand in the air. What's the number, man? Where are you comfortable? $700,000. Off we are at $700,000, maybe $720,000, maybe even $750,000 to move forward. First call at $700,000. Twice called at $700,000 as a competition. Third final time. Well, nice and simple, ma'am. If it's you and I only, we're going to have a conversation to the side. No one else to compete before I do so. We're pausing on your bid. Wouldn't sell it at 700, but let's have a chat privately and see if we can pull it together.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 13 Conway Street in Summerfield. We left the room before with a bid of $655,000, and we have had an increase in that bid. Now, William and Alice, can you please confirm that that bid has increased to $720,000? Thank you, and at $720,000, our owner's instructions are clear. They've really enjoyed their time here at Conway Street, but we are selling today. So first, second, third, final time. Any further advance? It's going. Going. Congratulations, it's sold. Okay, folks, of course, it's my favourite suburb again. It's out to Horswell, and this time it's in particular 7 Baker Estate Lane, very proudly brought to the market by Courtney Pero, of course, of the Harcourts Horswell team. Now, firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 7 Baker Estate Lane in Horswell, Christchurch. Is, of course, a freehold title, made up of a well laid out 534 square metres more or less, and of course also a share in that laneway access as well. Your settlement date is set down in the contract as Thursday the 5th of December, so a nice quick turnaround. Once again, one of these homes that you can settle into pre-Christmas, creep the Christmas tree up. I can just imagine Christmas dinner on a nice sunny day out on that back deck there, entertaining the whole family, and they'll be absolutely in envy of the beautiful new home which you have secured in a great spot within our city. Folks, of course, Baker Estate Lane and the very sought-after Riverstone development in Horswell. It's on that very sought-after quarry side of Horswell. Of course, you've got the quarry, the dog park, etc. there. It's always very popular for walking dogs, etc., walking tracks. The Port Hills, of course, is your playground, not far away. And also, of course, Horswell and all the amenities that you've got right there on your doorstep. Horswell's also popular, of course, because it's a nice, easy commute into the central city as well. This home to me is a real standout. It's one that feels unique and it feels different. Because of course it is nice and modern and new and shiny, but it's also got a rustic charm to it. It's got a real warmth to it that you don't always get in new homes and new subdivisions. Of course that look, recycled brick look there in the cedar really makes it stand out. That unique concrete bench top just features that make it very homely. It's, as I say, something which is certainly not a cookie cutter. You've got that walk-in pantry there as well, 4 good bedrooms, good double garage, absolutely everything you could want from a great modern home, all the conveniences, but you're certainly very hard to replicate this kind of feel. It is a unique home here, folks. It is a great opportunity. With all that said, where do we see value? Stamp your mark, folks. Opening bid from the floor. It's always a good way to start. Rather you than me, but if you're looking for a clue from the auctioneer, I certainly wouldn't be selling at 900,000. Is there 900,000 to start from the floor? Mr. King, welcome in. There we go at $900,000. At 900,000, we're off and underway. Should be an easy 25 on top from here. At 900,000, I call it away. First, second, 925, 2 in the race now. 950, I'd suggest 950 on the nod. At 950 there now, 975 straight back. Round me off to $1 million. Million it is. At 1 million now. 1,025,000, easy decision. 1,050,000 or straight to 1-1. 1,050,000, 1,050,000 it is. 75 would you say, U-Tin from the Harcourts team? At $1,050,000 I call it away. First, second, pardon me? 75. 1,075,000, 1-1 is it? 85, moving in the right direction. Left that opportunity for you at 1-1. 95, left the gate open. 1-1 is it? 1-1 on the nod. At 1-1, coming back 10 on top perhaps. Perhaps instructions caught me at 1-1. And 5 on top. 10. 1-1-10. At 1,110,000. Have a good think, folks. We simply can't replicate this. We're on the market and selling. That might have changed your mind. At 1,110,000. We're playing for keeps. Is there 5,000 on top or do I sell away? First. Second. 2 on top. 12 it is. Straight to 120 I'd suggest. Good bold bid. Can see you in there. Great home, great style. At 1,112,000. 20 would you say? 5 it is. 1,115,000. 2 on top, 17 it is. I said it before, I'll say it again, 20. Be big, be bold. They were shaking their head before, could have them on the ropes. At 1,117,000. Is there 3 on top? First, second, 20. Good work. 1,120,000. Shaking the head the wrong way. 1,120,000. I sell away on the right-hand side. Make no mistake. At 1,120,000, is there a 1 on top, U-Ting, or do I sell away? First, second, third, final time. I'll need a decision though, in fairness. Any further advance? 2 on top. It took a long time. Come on, Kingo, give it a bit of stretch. I'll take a 1 if it's there. Could be a killer blow. I'll give you a bit of time to change your mind. You'd never regret buying quality. This one is a true standout. Oh, you don't give up that easy, surely. At 1,122,000. I'll take 23 if it's there. Don't want you to regret it tomorrow. First, second, third, and final time. Is there a 1 on top? Looks like you might be about to change your mind in a half. 1,122,500. Holding the keys back over here. Could be $500 between you and success. Keep thinking, Kinga. Keep thinking. They're at 1,122,000. And 2 on top. 1,124,500. You sure? 25? Could do it. I'm calling it away. First, second, third, final time. Definitely out. There's not another 500 there. I'm selling. Going. Sure. Sold.
Bring conversation out of the room has seen that bid improved and lifted to $766,000, a level at which your owners have said they're parting with it for sale. At $766,000, they ask if there's anything more in the room or hammerfuls down the front here. For the first call at $766,000, twice, third final, down here going. Gone and sold. Well done, Amanda. Enjoy Coldplay.
Yes. You can put your hand up on this one, ma'am. All right, I welcome Lynn Maher from Harcourt's Wigram. We welcome in our owners, 3 bar 135 Brookside Terrace in Brindwa on offer, across lease on freehold. Settlement date set down for a fortnight's time on the 28th of November. Well, back in 2017, our young family bought this home. It's at the end of a private lane off Brookside Terrace, and what a sublime setting it's set in. It really is a lovely abode. It's very easy care. It's peaceful and quiet. They've very much enjoyed their time at the end of this lane. Lovely open plan living, dining, and kitchen means that all the family is involved and connected throughout the day. You've got 3 good bedrooms in the property. Of course, school zoning, always important here. Burnside High being the driver. You're close to recreation and to parks with Jelly Park as well. Of course, good shopping precincts in the area. It's a permanent material home, double glazed, easy care, as I said. They really love the security of this community and this lane. Everyone kind of looks out for each other, and they've very much enjoyed their time. But another chapter exists, and that opens the gate for you to be ensconced here in Brindwa. So opening bid, opening offer. Where do you see value? Start me away. Love to see you in. Is there $550 perhaps to get us underway? Got to see upside and value. Well, I start on behalf of my owners at $550,000 here in Brookside Terrace, and look for $575 from you. First call here at 5.5, looking for 5 3/4. Second opportunity. Good garaging and off-street parking. Third and final call. Well, $575, another bid on behalf of my owners. Is there $600? Need your competition, need your participation. First call here at $575, looking for 6. Second call. Third and final. Well, $600,000, my last vendor bid, folks. At $600,000, need you to pop your hand up. Yogesh, can I tempt you in? Just stretching. That smile, always a delight to see. At $600,000 on behalf of my vendors, first, second, third and final call. Well, Lynn, we pass it back to your very capable hands. Our owner's instructions are, Lynn, please price our property, that's a good tongue twister, isn't it, at $695,000 here in Brynwa. A great home to get ensconced into this excellent area. We wish our owners all the very best. Great working alongside you, Lynn. Good luck in the rest of the campaign. Available now to the entire marketplace, and I'm sure we'll be open over the weekend if you want to see the property. All the best. Thank you, Lynn.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us to start at the 1 o'clock catalogue at the Grenadier Auction Rooms, can I say a very good morning, a good afternoon to you now. We said good morning earlier on. If you're following us online, a very good afternoon to you. David Canning, a very good afternoon to you and to your clients, Louise and Alex. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for your instructions and good luck in your endeavours today as we sell on your behalf this fabulous home at 18 Flaxon Place. The contract says if you buy a freehold parcel, 619 square metres, more or less, and it says having put down 10% as your deposit today, you are happily ensconced by Christmas, super timing the 13th of December. I suggest to you buyers that this is a home with great credentials. 3 years or about 3 years old, so nicely established. You don't have to go through that. You move in and you enjoy single level, very easy living. I would say to you, very comfortable, very, very convenient, and a home that will be economic to run. Good balance in the home, good living areas. I love the L shape. It just gives you a little bit of privacy and offset. Good deck out the back. I love with all those doors open. You'll enjoy lots of sunshine, indoor, outdoor. Double garage, second bathroom as well, and an excellent kitchen. The scullery is of a size you might say it's almost like a second kitchen. Good zones with those new high schools that people are really trying to get to, they attach to the property. So lots to commend the home to you. I look for your submissions. Opening bid, be strong. Buyers, where would you start? Well, I steer you in the right direction. Wouldn't sell a near new home like this, say, at $700,000. So I call that a vendor bid, and we start at 700. First call. And I'll work with 725. I'll work with Stronger as well. Second call at $700,000. Are we in? Are we out? At 700. Third call at 7. Will I advance to 725 in your absence at 725,000? Once. Twice. Third call, David, I'm going to take a second vendor bid, but you've got people to talk to outside of the auction. Unless they speak now, we'll go to that level. 750, last vendor bid. Once, twice. Third, for want of 10. No hands. All right? If we're not selling in the auction rooms today, listen to this. David's owners have really listened. They've said, David, we want to be realistic. We want to move on. We'd like someone to be in before Christmas. Where do we price? David has said we priced at $829,000. I think that's a sensational opportunity, and if I was out there in buyer's land, I'd be the first to be calling David to make the appointment. Good luck to my owners. Thanks for the opportunity. David, pass back to you. 829, it's a seller.
right, back to Rolleston we go. I left with the bid at $635,000. We've had some very good negotiations. Grant, can I get you to confirm that your buyer on the telephone has increased their bid to $720,000? Thank you, appreciate it. After a happy stint in Chiltern Drive, our owners are off to Australia to live, and so they sell away here at number 20, selling at 720, a nice synergy. First call, second, third and final. Delighted to announce we're going and so. Congratulations. Charlene, a fantastic campaign. So lovely to work with your family. And thank you, Grant, very much for your assistance. All right, a very warm welcome to Garav and Harsh from our Harcourt's Riccarton team. They bring this fabulous townhouse to the market, 13/14, Wharanui Road in the heart of Riccarton. A cross lease on freehold, settlement date set down for the 9th of December. Well, this is a surprisingly large home. And you wouldn't really guess it from its modest exterior, but inside space and light and warmth abound. Love that big living room, and it's all that north-facing sunshine, that solar saturation. You've got a great dining kitchen area and the potential perhaps to open those up. Two very good generous-sized bedrooms in the home, and internal access garaging and off-street parking for your visitors. Our owners have enjoyed the community here in this enclave, so close to Riccarton. Their son at Boys High, a very keen cricketer, and he very much has enjoyed that location as well. Easy to get to school. That school zoning, though, Girls and Boys High, certainly underpinning your land value. It's an easy care site. University also close by, and Westfield shopping. It is a very good investment or a residence for yourselves. And as I said, they've really enjoyed being part of this community. Excuse me, a lot of talking today. So, bidders and buyers, opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go here at unit number 13, Lucky for Some? Where do you say go? Well, could I tempt you in at an easy 450? You'd have to see upside, surely. 450. Well, I start again on behalf of my owners at 450. We move in quarters from here. First call at 450. Second opportunity. Third and final. 475 of end bid. Give you a moment to consider. Is there $500,000? There should be. Easy at this level. First call. Second. Third and final. Well, my last vendor bid at 500. Need your participation at 500,000. Grav, if there's no hands in the air, we move to that next stage of marketing. Your owner's instructions to us. Price it at 565, 565,000. Easy to get through the home. You'll be back there this weekend, I know, with open homes Saturday and Sunday, 1:45 to 2:15. Or give the gentleman a call. They'd be happy to help you. Thanks so much.
Oh, let's put that great energy in the room to good use, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, good afternoon. Mohit Sharma, Yogesh Bhagava, a very good afternoon to you, and a very good afternoon and welcome to your good owners. Something special we offer you today at 7 Wayside Avenue, freehold parcel, 632 square metres more or less, and yes, you can be in by Christmas as well, because the contract says if you are successful today and you've paid your deposit, the 12th of December is when your new tenure begins. Quite special. It's a very warm, inviting and relaxing home, quite distinctive. This is an area where properties are very, very tightly held, and for good reason. Our owners have been here for over 12 years and have enjoyed every minute of it. Education, of course, attaches to this, but it's just not the primary, secondary and tertiary. It's all the good things within this home. I love the floor plan, your kitchen. You're in touch with absolutely everybody. Superb when the doors are thrown open and you can enjoy that lovely garden. The property, of course, is wrapped with an ice deck. You can use that in all weathers. But a good community that you become part of, good solid home, and a good base for you and your family. All right, they're moving on. It's been a long and happy tenure. Who's the next owner? What's the figure? Room stunned into silence. Well, clearly wouldn't sell a home of this calibre in this area at $600,000, so I open proceedings on behalf of my owners at 600. Mohit, I reckon 625 would be a good counter to that at 600,000 on behalf of my owners once I call it. Second time I call it at 600,000. Do you say 625? Third call. You or me? Well, 625, no confusion as to true value. Once call. At 625 for my owner. Second call, third call. Well, you surprised me. 6.5. There we go. Last opportunity at 650. And I'd invite you in tens at 650. Highest bidder, if we're not at reserve, and we won't be, we'll be talking outside of the room, but you get the first opportunity to see what that reserve is, to see where you can buy it. 650, I'm looking for 10. Once, twice, third call. Mohit, Yogesh, if there's no hands in the air, you've got people who are waiting for the opportunity. I'm going to pass the property back to you at 680. Certainly not selling it, need to be well in excess of that figure. So I'll pass on a vendor bid at 680. Mohit, you're going to be there Saturday, you'll be there Sunday, but you'll be available tomorrow for some discerning buyer if they think we need to strike now. So pass back in your hands at 680, looking for much better, and we'll see you in the weekend. Good luck to my owners, and thank you for the opportunity.
Don't leave me here high and dry.
And moving on just like that, we welcome back Johnny Nichols with 111 Francis Avenue in St Albans. Appreciate your patience while we get some last minute paperwork organised and sorted. Believe we've made contact with our owner. Thank them for the opportunity to represent them in their sale. Our owners enjoyed his tenure here at 111. It's described legally as a freehold parcel of 506 square metres, more or less. Settlement the end of this month, the 29th of November. But refreshed and rejuvenated is this classic bungalow. Lots of good things put into it. Everything, of course, in place from the timber detailing to the LED light windows to the contemporary enhancements and improvements. Tied together beautifully. Love that barn sliding door that separates the accommodation from the living. Once into the living hub of the home, transitioning and flowing very easily and naturally through and out to that back deck and back garden. Impressive kitchen, impressive bathroom for that added bit of opulence, and lots to be said about the location of St Albans. Part of the appeal, of course, that minimal commutes in and out of town, travel made very easy with that proximity to the central city. So, Francis Avenue buyers, opening bid. 650 on the telephone and off we go. Maybe 700 if you're here to buy. The next step to take at $650,000, working with Johnny on the phone there. First call at 650, who proffers up 7. Second call at $650,000. Here we go at $700,000. Interest and competition there, Johnny, against you on the phone at 750 maybe to take it back. At 710, we'll try it at $710,000. Is it 50 immediately back though? At 710. Once called at $710,000, 20. Work with 720 step by step. Stronger than that is at 30 or 50. It's $720,000 here. Once the money, it's 720. Twice called, at $720,000. 25. What about 30, Johnny? 25. Okay, 25 it is. He's in charge at 725. Is it 50 now, though? It's $725,000 for all that's been done, the condition it sits in. Refreshed and rejuvenated at $725,000. First call bids against you down here. Twice called at 725. 30 with a further handful at $730,000. Let's try the 40, let's try the 50, but 730 here to beat. The first call at 730. Twice the money at 730. Johnny, third final at $730,000. We'll have a conversation if I need to. In front down here at 730. Okay, appears we're pausing. $730,000. Not where we're selling, but we'll have a chat off to the side. Be back with you. Oh, hang on, how many? 31. We're not pausing just yet anyway. It's 731. So would you call it 40 for me? It's 731. A late bid, but in time. It's $731,000. 1,000 more, 32. It's 732. Don't leave it so late this time. 35, 40. First call, it's 732,000. Twice third and final. Okay, this time, sir, we're having a conversation. Still some work to do. Pausing at...
I welcome Vic Raha from the Harcourt's Beckenham office. We welcome in his business partner, Melissa Davenport, who's hopefully online in the North Island. We're missing you already, aren't we, Vic? Yes. And Grant, his business manager. We welcome, though, an important person, our owner for the property at 42 Manakura Street in Russley. On offer, that lovely freehold estate, 310 square metres, the perfect parcel here with your settlement date just a couple of weeks away on the 29th of November. Well, it's very apt that we are auctioning this beautiful property in Cup Week because it has an extraordinary view of the Riccarton Racecourse, and I'm sure on Saturday and yesterday there would have been lots of action there, and again on Saturday. So it just gives you a lovely outlook. As you enter the property though, that instant appeal, and you just saw it flash before your eyes, that Versace wallpaper in the foyer, it just gives you a sense of what is to come in this abode. There's such good taste, such classy choices in the way it's been designed and the fit out. I absolutely love everything our owner has done. She's curated it so beautifully. That feature wall in the living room as well. You've got the butler's pantry, your kitchen, so very functional and very excellent for entertaining. Those outdoor rooms as well, one off the master suite and one off the living. Great convivial entertaining here. You can certainly enjoy it. It is a lovely home. There is just, I think Martha Stewart would say it's perfectly perfect because it really is. It is just delightful. I very much enjoyed our visit, and I'm very envious of the lucky new owner here in Manakura. So, for bespoke design, where do you start the bidding, folks? Quality bid is what I'm expecting from you. Start me away. Lovely wee enclave here in Karamu. Nice community, great outlook. Could I tempt you in at an easy 700 to get us underway? But certainly don't let me limit you in your aspirations. Sir, 700, happy to start there. Good luck today. At 700,000 we're underway and racing, we might say. At $700,000 the bid is there 725. First call here in Manakura. Second, third and final, will Sir, a vendor bid from me, 725. I welcome you back at 750, but 725 I place on behalf of my owners, not for sale at that level. 750 you say, good on you. Is there 775 here in the room I seek? First call. Second opportunity. Third and final. Well, sir, I won't take any more vendor bids against you. If it's just you and I, let's have a conversation. It's worked pretty well today. Let's see if we can get you ensconced here in this gorgeous abode.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just an update on Francis Avenue. The bid stands at $732,000, not at a level we'll be selling today. No further interest, otherwise we pass the property in. Right, if that's the case, Johnny, I'm going to place a final vendor bid at $750,000. We're better than there, but we certainly welcome inquiry in our post-auction north of 750 on 111 Francis Ave. Thank you. Well, we head out to West Melton, ladies and gentlemen, heading slightly back in our catalogue, I believe we go, welcoming Kendall Ball and Lyndon Childs from the City team. They've done some good work here, marketing our property in question here at 5 Shona Lane. Legally, your paperwork's been distributed to you. Legally, it's described as a freehold title. It is that quarter of an acre Kiwiana dream and then some at 1,106 square metres more or less. The 5th of December means you can be in here and enjoying it for Christmas. That settlement not too far away. But substantial is this property, a real family home with the capacity it holds, space in no short supply everywhere you go and everywhere you look. Of course, smorgasbord and choice around those living rooms. Love the fact, of course, you've got the recessed ceiling, the built-in speaker system, that media room off to the side, and then effectively a third lounge in the form of that covered deck that just naturally connects to it all. Spend time out there whining and dining with friends and family while you overlook that cricket pitch of lawn space where the kids can blow off some steam, enjoy that screen-free fun for countless hours. Abundance of space outdoors as there is inside. Nice separation between the master bedroom and the rest also. As for the location here, quiet street, good friendly neighbours that surround you. West Melton just known for its old-fashioned traditional values. That's what it does so well. You're sure to enjoy it as much as our current owner has. So buyers, 5 Shona Lane, start me off. Opening bid, what do we think? Time for action? 900, there we go. Kendall doing some work with a buyer on the telephone. $900,000, bid in the room, on the phone, 950 maybe, straight to $1 million if you'd like. First call at $900,000. Second call at 9. Third final time. Look, won't place vendor bids. If it's our telephone bidder and I, we have a conversation to the side. Is there better here? At $900,000 we have loud and clear. Okay, pausing if we need to, Kendall. Bid at 900. Let's have a chat off to the side. A little bit of work to do.
Okay, folks, out to Hornby I take you, and it is the property at 26 Steel Street, very proudly brought to the market by Daniel Lasson, of course, of the Harcourts Horswool team. I call these great Kiwi classics, these Summerhill Stone 3-bedroom homes, and this is a great example of one, and of course the contract describes it as 26 Steel Street in Hornby, Christchurch. It is a freehold title made up of 607 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as Thursday, the 5th of December, so a nice quick turnaround and time to settle into your house pre-Christmas here in Hornby. As I say, folks, it's a great Kiwi classic. Many of us grew up in these kind of homes, Summerhill Stone, the permanence and the security you get from that, but of course great spaces throughout as well. Hard work's been done here, of course, with the freshen up and the near new carpet as well. And the sun just streams into those living spaces. Had the pleasure of visiting just a few nights ago, and the way that living is orientated to the sun, in my opinion, is just perfect. Of course, you've got that fully fenced section, which is great for family, animals, etc. And this location in Hornby, it's a good family zone. It's always popular because it's got so much on your doorstep when it comes to schools, when it comes to amenities like the Hornby Hub. And you're, of course, just a short drive away from many other things within Christchurch as well. It's always good, solid real estate, folks. It's a great opportunity. Hornby's a popular part of our city. With that said, where do you see value here, folks? Neat and tidy, simply move in and enjoy at 26 Steel Street. Where do we see it? Could I suggest, say, $550,000? I won't be selling there today. At $550,000, you'd buy it sight unseen at that kind of level. Stack up as a great investment. Is there 550 in the room? Well, I'll start it away on behalf of our owner at 550. At 550 should be easy, 575 on from here. At 550, is there 575? I know, Daniel, you are talking to conditional parties at $550,000. Any further advance at 550? Well, one more vendor bid from me to 575 at $575,000. If you are here to bid and buy, folks, register your interest, have that very valuable right to talk to your owner one-on-one at 575. Is there 600? Well, last vendor bid from me, and it's $600,000. We do need to be north of there. Any further advance, north of 600, or I pass the property back to Daniel. Well, Daniel, it doesn't look like our buyer is in the room today, but I know you are talking to parties, and it is in a great spot and it won't last long. I do have clear instructions from our owner to also price the property at $629,000. There we go, folks. Clear line in the sand, $629,000. It represents great value. If you haven't been through yet, please arrange with Daniel.
Come on, I need you up the front. You've done all the legwork here at 205 England Street. Can I say welcome to our owners, current owners of 205 England Street. This is a big day for you, 30 happy years in residence. I won't mention who sold it to them 30 years ago because people would find that hard to believe. Anyway, back to the serious business. This beautiful home at 205 England Street is a freehold parcel, 30 purchase of land or 756 square metres. You know the rules of auction. You put down 10% by way of deposit today, and you're well and truly ensconced by Christmas, 5th of December. But owners have moved into their gorgeous new home, so if you wanted something earlier, I would be pursuing that one as well. Brings to an end a very, very happy tenure, living close to the city, and you can see the manifest love that our owner has for this property. The way that it's presented is absolutely impeccable. I arrived and spent a lot of time out in the grounds because the grounds are magnificent. Out the back, you've got that lovely stone wall. It's enchanting. You've got a great vegetable garden. You've got a hothouse, and we're selling crop in, I noticed, so that's a real bonus as well. You've got the double garage. You've got the extra garage. You've got workshops outside. So before you get into the home, you've got a real good array of property. The work done inside is superb. I love particularly the kitchen, that lovely breakfast bar right in the middle of the kitchen. It's got the extra sink. So you're in contact with your guests, you're in contact with your family, and it flows through to your extra living area as well. The decor, really good, some very smart and sassy papers that are featured in the home. Your office, well, of course, strategic, right inside that front door if you are in a working from home situation. Second bathroom, so harmony is guaranteed in the home. It's a beautiful home, as I say, superbly presented. You just buy and move in. Opening bid or offer to be the next 30-year or more owner at 205. Buyers, great opportunity. Owners have moved out, you move in. And 700 won't buy, so there's an indication 700 is a vendor bid. First call, impeccably presented. Second call at 700. Third call at 700. When I take a vendor bid, I'm not taking many at 725. Encourage your buyers at 750. First call at 725. There's a lot of home on offer. Second call. Third call at 725. Well, Gwyneth, I take one last vendor bid at 750, and if there's no better bid, I'll put it back in your hands. It's your chance. Buyers at 750. Last vendor bid, you can bid a mere 10. 750,000, I count down. Once, twice, third call. Well, Gwyneth, I'm going to pass the property back in your hands at 750. Certainly won't be selling it at that level. You have conditional people. Are you back there on the weekend? Yes. Of course you are. 750. Line up, talk to Gwyneth, and register that conditional interest. Brian and Sue, thank you for the opportunity, and we'll just continue to work till we get that orange.
An update on Shona Place for you. That bid has been improved after conversation out of the room to $975,000. Not quite a level we're going to be selling Shona Place. Some conversations to be taking place now post-auction. We're going to have those conversations with a price tag attached to this property going forward. That price tag, $1,049,000. Where you need to be here on 5 Shona Place, 1049, $1,049,000. Offers on their way already. Be quick about having the conversation. Kendall or Lyndon, the people to talk to.
All right. We go back to 42 Manakora Street in Russley. Vic, we left the bid at $750,000. Phil, can you confirm now that bid is $835,000. Our owners say sell away at $835,000. So delighted to announce on the market and selling now. First, second, third and final call. Very warm welcome home to Russley. The property's going and sold. Congratulations. A wonderful campaign, Vic, to our owner. You created a beautiful home. All the best in your next endeavour.
All right, folks, the clock has just struck, well, that one hasn't struck 2 o'clock, but it never does. It's never on time. Look, a very good afternoon to you in the room and online. Welcome to you, Sean Innes, Luke McLaughlin. A very good afternoon to you and to our owners who are on the phone. Thank you for the opportunity. It was good to talk with you yesterday. Now, we offer on your behalf today 79C Matapo Street in Riccarton. It is described as a freehold, and I stress freehold, 239 square metres of that freehold land. Rules of auction, 10% today, balance 13th of December 2024. Luke and Sean, I know that you love this area because the demand in this area is very strong, and very strong for lots of reasons. Attached, of course, and as of right, are very good school zones. If you read the press, they've been running an interesting series on how hard it is to get these school zones and the lengths that people are going to achieve that goal. Near new, it's got that 4th bedroom. It's got commensurate amount of living area. It's got a 3rd toilet, obviously 2 bathrooms. So those sorts of things really give it appeal. As I say, good living area inside out. This will suit a myriad of buyers, particularly for those of you looking for good educational options. But owners, it's served them well. It is freely for sale. I would encourage you folks, good strong opening bid comes from where? Opening bid? What's the figure? 650? Well done. 650,000, middle of the room. First call at 650, worth it for the zones. Second call at 6.5. Third call? 660. On the phone at 660, and the reply? 680. Nice work. You're in front at $680,000. Perhaps you say 7, Shelley. At 680, working with a buyer on the telephone, not with a 690 leaves the 7 for you. 700. Good work. $700,000. Back in front. That's where you need to stay. 700 bid. Once call. Second call. 710. 720. Easily done. 4 bedrooms. Good garaging. And that's hard to find today at $720,000. Double garage. 725, 725. 35? 740. That's a good move. $740,000. That's the way to buy. You stay in front, be strong at $740,000. Once called at 740. No, work with a handful of ones. 740. Second call at 740. You know the values here at 740. Third final call. 745. 750. We'll call it $750,000. Shelley, I'll work with you one now at 750. First time called. 751 only. Do we do 755? 755, there we go. Determined as you need to be at $755,000. Second call, suggestion is 60. Is there one more at 755? No? No further? You surprised me at 755, third call. Madam, that's your bid. I can't sell at 755. Why don't we find some private space and I'll come and offer you the opportunity. 755 with auction still open.
Well, to Horswell we travel, a lovely location, one that Grenadier certainly is very fond of. Number 3, Crest Street, brought to the market by Mahit Sharma and Yogesh Bhagava from our Kashmir team, not far away from the Horswell location indeed. This is a freehold parcel, a gorgeous little parcel, 481 square metres, near new home, and flexible settlement terms set down by our owner. Mahit's very much enjoyed marketing this property. It is near new. It's a stunning home, and it certainly warms you, embraces you, and says, welcome on in, come and stay for a while. It's just got that great monochromatic colour palette. Love those subway tiles, so shiny is the backsplash. Our owner's taken exceptionally good care of the home. Hardly think the carpet's been stepped on because of those gorgeous mats in the living. Don't know that the kitchen's been used too often, has it, Mahit? So it's all pretty much brand spanking new for you. It's hard, all the hard work's done. This certainly ends your housing woes, that sun and that solar saturation, the outdoor living spaces, your quartet of bedrooms, sumptuous accommodation. It is a sleek and modern kitchen that you work with there as well. Of course, a great location, the quarry for your outdoor pursuits, all the Port Hills, schooling, cafes, the vicarage, it's all there, and yet so very easy commute into the city. So bidders and buyers, love to sell you number 3, very much for sale. Opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go here in Horswell? All's well in Horswell, they say, and I'm sure it is. Well, could I tempt you in perhaps at an easy $850? New build, all the work done. Well, I start on behalf of my owners at $850,000. Let's move in quarters from here, but don't let me limit you in your aspirations. First call at $850, $875, the next logical step. Second call now, third and final, well, $875, also a vendor bid. Love to see you in at 9. Is there 9 here in the room? First call now. Looking for 900. Quiet here. Second call. Third and final. Well, Mahit, if no hands in the air, I pass the property back to your very capable hands. Our owner's instructions are, Mahit, please price the property at $979,000 here in Horswell. Priced and available to the entire marketplace now, $979. We wish our owner all the very best. We thank you for entrusting us, and we will get you sold and see that sold sign up very soon there in Horswell. It'll be a very happy Christmas for someone moving in there. Thanks, Mahit.
11 Zinnia Way in Wigram. Nippon from the Cashmere team, we welcome him and his owners. They have relocated across the ditch, parting with their much-loved home here at number 11, now up for sale, up for grabs here in the auction arena. It's a freehold parcel that we offer up. It's 525 square metres, more or less, with settlement to occur on the 14th of December this year, obviously. But a great family home here in Wigram, all the host of good amenities the landing has to offer within close proximity. Young in age, of course, means the fitting, the styling, the setup will cater to modern lifestyles with absolute ease. That quartet of accommodation, well serviced by 2 bathrooms as well as that 3rd toilet. Kitchen comes complete with that walk-in scullery or pantry space as well. Good sunshine and the ease of single level as well. So buyers, 11 Zinnia Way. What's our opening figure? Start me off where? Down the front, down the back. What do we think? $750,000 to engage at. Is there interest there? I start there on behalf of our owner. Vendor bid at $750,000. At the 3/4 at $750,000. Look for $800,000. First call at $750,000. Twice called at $750,000. Third and final on that vendor bid still. If there's 8, we work with you. We talk to you off to the side. If there's not a hand up above $750,000, I'm going to pass the property back to Nippon. Last chance. Right. Nippon, I'm going to do just that. Back to you. It goes. We carry on campaigning and working. Owners have just given us instructions, though. They are parting with their home. They're looking to sell, and they have therefore going to put a price tag on this property at $879,000. $879,000, where you need to be. Thank you and all the best.
Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Karen, for your patience. Now, I left the room with my bidder here. Their bid was at 755, but Shelley, your bidder has re-entered the fray, rightfully so. Could you confirm the bid on the telephone, please? $762,000. And Sean, Mark's instructions are we sell if there is no better. First time, and I sell at 762, would you say? 763. Just the 3, I'd be the 5. 763. There's an opportunity at 765, Shelley. 65. Clickety click, 766. Be bold, do the 80. There's the assurance of value. 767. Sounds like an aeroplane. First call 767, and I'm selling 768 only. Perhaps the 81. Let's think strategy. 69. 770 the bid. As we enter the valley of no return, 775 perhaps. You know the demand for accommodation in this area is insatiable. 771. 775. 776. Line up the 7s. 777. 777, no second prize. The next one will be more expensive if we can find it. As we get closer to that university, the pressure goes on. 777, today's the day to end your search. 780. 82. Within reach, 782. East, west has never got to buy a home. North, south, only way to do it, Shelley. Come on. You know the value of accommodation in the area. I've got 782 to beat. Do it for the young ones. You get it back later on. First call, and it's Christmas. Second call. Third and final call. Are we absolutely sure, Shelley? Appreciate their efforts on the phone. At 782, delighted to announce to Julia and Stephen, property is going. Not yet, Julia. Going. Gone and sold to you. Congratulations to you. Well done. Well bought. Shelley, thank you for your contribution.